Hey guys, what's up? I'm Erin and welcome back to the channel. Let's take a moment to break down how to coordinate Social Security benefits when both spouses are roughly the same age and have both had strong incomes or similar incomes throughout their entire working career. We'll walk through how to balance early incomes with long-term security and, importantly, how to protect a surviving spouse. Let's look at a situation where we have a couple that's the same age, but also has similar earnings. This is increasingly common with dual income households where both individuals have solid incomes of their own. So in this situation, we're talking about maximizing individual benefits, and we don't really want to consider spousal benefits because their own individual benefits are substantially higher than what spousal benefits would otherwise be. So here it's really about optimizing timing. And the key strategy here is that one spouse is going to claim early and the other spouse is going to delay claiming. This creates a higher income floor for the couple and locks in a higher survivor's benefit. So for this scenario, both spouse A and B are the same age. They're 65. They both have a full retirement age of 67, and they both have the same benefit at full retirement age of $2,500. Here, spouse A decides to file early at age 65. That gives them an immediate income stream of $2,167 per month. It's slightly reduced from their full retirement benefit, but it helps cover current expenses without having to pull from investments. Spouse B, on the other hand, delays their benefit all the way to the age of 70. That increases their monthly check to $3,100 a month, which creates a much stronger income floor for the later years of retirement. Now, here's where coordination really matters. If spouse A passes away first, spouse B keeps their own higher benefit. No change there. But if spouse B passes away first, spouse A steps up from $2,167 a month to $3,100 a month through the survivor benefit. This approach really allows the couple to maximize early cash flow and long-term security. By staggering when each one claims, it allows them to have an income stream early on and still maximize the survivor benefit. That is really one of the key things to focus on, that the survivor gets to keep the higher of the two benefits, and that's why it can be so smart to have one person delay. And when you coordinate your timing carefully, it can take a lot of pressure off your own personal investments, and it can leave a lot of room for creative tax strategies, like making sure you stay under IRMA limits or making room for Roth conversions. There might also be a situation where both spouses should consider delaying. While staggering the dates at which you claim is often the go-to strategy when spouses are a similar age and have similar earnings, there can absolutely be situations where it makes more sense for both spouses to wait until their full retirement age or even delay beyond that. If both partners are in good health and they have other income streams that they can rely on and they want to reduce the risk of outliving their money in retirement, they can both decide to delay when they claim, and this can help build a stronger income floor. It can create more flexibility and options for those later retirement years. By waiting, each spouse ends up locking in a higher benefit, and remember, every year Social Security gets adjusted for inflation. And consider survivor benefits. This is always a key consideration in retirement. Whoever has the highest benefit, that is the benefit that's preserved no matter which spouse is passing away. And again, this can be a really smart tax strategy. By keeping your income low in those early years of retirement, you're not yet claiming Social Security, you're only drawing from your investments maybe, or maybe you're living on just a pension. This can keep you under the IRMA thresholds and again, leave you options for Roth conversions if you haven't yet done so. And in many of these cases, I've seen couples who delay and then they both start collecting two substantial Social Security checks, and then they don't even need to draw much, if anything, from their investments. This really opens up the door to preserving more of your wealth for later on in retirement or simply passing on more wealth to your heirs. So yes, staggering when you claim is a great way to balance income now and security later on in retirement. But don't overlook the strategy of both delaying, maybe to full retirement age, maybe beyond, if your situation allows for it. It can put you in a stronger position financially and allow you to leave a greater legacy. Here are the main steps you want to consider to coordinate effectively. Run joint projections using calculators or planning software. Compare break-even ages and life expectancy assumptions. Next, consider cash flow needs today versus guaranteed income later in retirement. 4, think through survivor protection. And 5, finally, talk with a financial advisor if needed. This is one of the biggest levers in your plan. This scenario is just one piece of a much more comprehensive video that I did on how to coordinate Social Security benefits, and it really comes down to your income level, your age, and what you want out of life. So if you're interested in checking out different situations and maybe finding one that more aligns with yours, I'm going to link that full comprehensive video here, or you can check out the other segments that I've added to the channel. I post new videos every single week. If you got anything at all out of this one, please give it a like. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Or if you know of someone who might get something out of this type of content, please consider sharing. I'll see you soon. Bye.